Yesterday in the committee I said, and many of you will have heard this before, the definition of madness is to keep doing the same things and expect different results. And if you look at the communication from the Commission, not my words again, they're talking about this loop, this reinforcing loop. For example, you have austerity because there's a debt burden, so you cut back. When that happens, consumer confidence drops, so your growth levels are either low or non-existent, or maybe even minus. For example, last year, the poster child of Europe, Ireland, our GNP, which differs from our GDP by over 20%. And those of you who are statisticians will know the meaning of that, and maybe many others as well. Our GNP in 1 year dropped by 7.1%. And we're the poster boys and girls of Europe for austerity. Anyway, you have low growth, so you can't grow your way out from under this debt burden. So the debt burden is getting bigger. It's getting bigger. We're in a hole, and we're keeping digging. And as the debt burden increases, what do? More austerity to try to lower your debt burden. Either we need to change the pace at which we're moving, or certain measures need to be put in place to alleviate some of the debt burden. And that is happening in Greece. It's happening very slowly, and it's happening, but it needs to happen at a faster pace. But the truth is, Europe is in a position it never expected to be in, and decisions have to be taken quickly, and citizens have to be brought with those decisions. I mean, I have a particular perspective coming from Ireland, but I understand that Finnish and German and Austrian and Dutch citizens have a very different perspective on all of this to what we have. So they too have to be brought forward in all of this. And I think that's really the challenge that's facing us now. But I do believe personally that the current policy that we are continuing with will certainly ensure lower growth levels at European level, so that the poison that's killing some of the patients will actually infect many other of the patients before all of this is done and dusted. And my own personal concern for my own country is that we grind along the bottom and that we don't get the opportunity to get that breath of fresh air, as it were, that we need to try and grow our way out of this crisis. But that's not just Ireland, it is Spain, it is Italy, it's other countries. So, as I said, the definition of madness, it's time, and I'm not saying we need to turn the ship around, but I'm saying we need to start looking at a different pathway.